Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is happening, exclusive on the Nintendo Switch. So let's talk about the realistic expectations for new character you can expect and what this might mean for the future of the franchise. So as some people have wrongfully pointed out, oh, the game is all MCU influence. It's like, you mean Spider-Man and Star-Lord to a degree? Sure. But you have to be realistically thinking about this. That's the known look for a lot of these characters, so sometimes they're going to kind of meet in the middle in a sort of weird amalgam way. And looking at Ultimate Alliance, you know, it's had an interesting history, and the third game coming out, it's going to be big. And making it something that people are more aware of, Marvel Studios is going to want to kind of push a little narrative forward, being like, look, we need some of these characters that are big in the movies now to be represented in the games. And vice versa, they're going to want them in there because they're a known commodity. So looking at it this way, let's talk about 5 characters you can probably realistically expect in this game. So first up, the human rocket Nova. Nova makes sense. It seems like they want him to have some sort of representation in the future of the MCU. He's a cosmic character, and this is dealing with the Black Order. In the comics, if you follow that, the Black Order and Thanos getting everything, you know, there's Xandar's involved, massive destruction, Nova Corp. Here's Nova. I think this would make a lot of sense, fitting it into this continuity. Be like, here's Nova, and we haven't really seen him yet, so it would make a lot of sense to put him in there and kind of bounce off some of the other characters. Another character, Miss Marvel. Not Captain Marvel, I'm talking about Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. She makes a lot of sense to me. We know Marvel Studios wants to push her forward, whether it's some sort of movie or TV series or something down the road. I think that's realistically a good approach. And she's a character that's been on the forefront of Marvel for a better part of 3 to 4 years now. So she makes a lot of sense to me because, once again, push that forward because she's going to have a big presence in here. Another character I think makes a lot of sense is somebody that you kind of take a step back and you don't necessarily push on, you know, too strong with it, but you have to go a little bit more obscure out there. And I think Moon Knight would be a good pick. He was in previous titles. He's a fan favorite, and you have to test the market for this character. So pushing forward with him would make a lot of sense to me personally, because down the road, you're probably going to do something with Moon Knight on the TV side or movie side, and you got something there that people are going to be like, oh, I recognize him again because he's new. To newer generations on the Switch, us older guys who play the old games will know. At the same time, another big one I would expect would be Shang-Chi. Movie in development. Go with it, right? This makes a lot of sense. It just kind of synergy, right? You want to get that character out there a little bit more known, so when 3 million people end up buying this game, they're playing and they see Shang-Chi, they're like, oh wow, here he is in an upcoming movie. Hey, I remember him from a Marvel game, that's cool, I might go check that out. Again, synergy. And last but not least, Ant-Man. He has to be in this. He's a franchise movie character. How cool would it be to shrink down? You know, do powerful punches, grow big. It just kind of dictates different type of gameplay than any of the other characters currently in it. So it makes a lot of sense to me why you'd want to go with him. And of course, I'm wearing an Ant-Man shirt because Ant-Man support. So that's honestly 5 picks I think you can more or less be like, yeah, I could see those being in there. And of course, we'll come back with more videos regarding this game, but that's my picks.